The Borderlands franchise is well known for its massive arsenal of weapons, humorous storytelling, and explosive cast of characters. There is no other game in the genre that comes close in terms of theme or style. But underneath the surface, there are layers of mystery and intrigue that will be explored in Borderlands 4. In a realm as big as the Borderlands universe, there are likely to be unresolved questions at every corner. These mysteries will be explored in time through Borderlands 4, but very little is known about them as of now. Yet, there is enough information to speculate on what the future might hold. Who or what is Zero? Zero is still one of the franchise's most enigmatic characters. This haiku-slinging, lead-speaking hired assassin is a fan favorite, thanks to his outwardly calm demeanor and fixation with taking on challenges like the player. To say that fans are unaware of his origin would be an insult. Fans are unsure whether Zero is a human, extraterrestrial, or robot, and his four-fingered hands don't exactly help. Zero's relationship to FL4K suggests that he is a robot. But even if that is the case, fans would like to know for sure. He'll probably stay a mystery until Borderlands decides to remove his mask, however. So, who are the Sirens? The Sirens are an amazing bunch of magically gifted women. And who doesn't like those? Largely because of the amount of power they wield. Not the powers they wield, but the ability to alter the history of the universe as well as modify the outcome of a timeline through their actions. So kind of like the old saying, fuck around and find out, but then they get to decide how you'll find out. They also have an odd relationship with the mineral iridium. Just like my ex had a relationship with all kinds of gemstones and their meanings behind them, anyway, which can frequently provide a massive boost to their powers. Yet, it is unknown why they were given these abilities and why only 6 Sirens may exist in the cosmos at the same time. It seems as if the Sirens have a greater cosmic calling, and will one day be needed to accomplish some kind of goal. For now, who the Sirens of Borderlands are and where they came from are questions that remain unanswered. Where is the 7th Siren? Before Borderlands 3, gamers were told that only 6 Sirens could exist simultaneously. Later, players would discover that this is not the case, and that a 7th, more terrible Siren is lurking somewhere in the universe. Players learn this from the writings of an old Siren named Nereid, who lived among the ancient Iridians and even helped in the sealing of the Destroyer. Despite dealing with one of the universe's most terrifying monsters, Nereid considers the 7th Siren as a threat to avoid at all costs. This could mean that it is just as much of a threat to the universe as the Destroyer itself, if not more. Whatever the truth may be, it will likely be brought up during the main story of Borderlands 4. Though one thing is certain in my mind, the 7th Siren must simply be called Karen. That said, who is the Watcher, and who was the Seer? The Watcher is a figure who first appeared in Borderlands the pre-sequel. Their participation was unexpected and unnerving, considering they only appeared twice. Once at the start and once at the end to warn Sanctuary of an incoming battle. As of today, little is known about how and why they know about future events. What is known is that they are incredibly ancient, having been destroyed by Nereid's writings as a guardian that simply stood and watched as the infamous Destroyer was sealed thousands of years ago. One of the most curious things about the Watcher is its intelligence, as it was seemingly given a higher calling than its other Guardian counterparts. This may be the case because it is not the only Guardian of its kind in the game. The Seer is a Borderlands 3 character who shares many characteristics with the Watcher. In truth, the Watcher and the Seer of the Borderlands are presumably working toward the same goal: the preservation of the cosmos. Throughout Borderlands 3, the Seer offers various types of advice to the player, such as assisting the Vault Hunters or Calypso twins at various points in the story. It even implies that Lilith crashing into the moon at the end of Borderlands 3 was a mistake that changed the course of the universe. Through Ava's murder mystery questline, the player even learns that the Seer has manipulated individuals from the Borderlands universe in order to correct the timeline and prevent the end of the universe itself. For that reason, it is likely that the Watcher and Seer do not care about the inhabitants, rather the future of the universe as a whole. They are similar to the theme of AI gaining power and committing atrocities in the name of the greater good. I hope we'll have more information about them in the upcoming game. The Watcher's War. At the end of Borderlands the pre-sequel, the Watcher warns Lilith about an upcoming war. And Borderlands 3 did include a war, but this was not to be the war the Watcher spoke of. The Watcher also told Lilith they will need to gather more Vault Hunters in order to prepare for that war. However, no more details were provided about this war, and it remains a mystery as of now. Despite Lilith changing the course of history, this war seems like it is still bound to happen, which could imply that the Watcher knows more about future events than the Seer, which is strange, considering one would think they would be working together. The Watcher seems to have prediction capabilities beyond the Seer, which makes the cause of this war all the more suspicious, especially considering how the Seer has manipulated people throughout the Borderlands franchise. Borderlands 4 will likely feature the Watcher's War, but there is still a chance it could be put off for later installments. We can for now only speculate how long the wait will be for Borderlands 4. But it will likely be worth the wait if fans finally get some answers to these questions. It's possible that these mysteries may converge, resulting in an overarching plot that Borderlands fans could only dream of. If only the writing team would allow for this. And with that, I would like to thank all of you for your lovely support over the last few days. We really appreciate it. And if you haven't already... You thought I was gonna ask you to subscribe, weren't you? No, I won't. Instead, I'd like your answer to Claptrap's age-old question of, I wonder what it's like to have a belly button. Okay, now, really, bye. See you in the next one.